Hey, welcome to Daily Bible Study, guys. We're so glad that you decided to join us today. We are in the book of Obadiah, and if you haven't read the book of Obadiah, you can probably do so before this video is over. It is the shortest the shortest book in the Old Testament, and it primarily covers several polemics about Eden or the Edomites, right? Edom. And so, in that, we see some direct statements towards the Edomites, but there's also some information that is kind of spanning out to all the nations, right? And so, you have to ask yourself some questions when you read books like Obadiah, like, how does this apply to my life today? Like, so what is the author saying in this moment? And then what does it mean for me in my life? And so, what the author was saying is this was probably around, similar to around 587 BC when Judah fell. And so this is a statement to Edom saying, you're going to be like rabble. You're going to be like rubble. And Mount Zion is going to claim the victory over you, right? So that's obviously a very specific statement for a people group, but it's also connecting to the overall theme of the Lord's judgment when he comes and when he restores everything and when all of evil is dealt with at Zion. And so there's a level of pride that comes with this discourse with Edom and the prophet addressing them as this way. It didn't take very long to do it, but it's very clear who the intended audience is. And so you have to ask yourself a question tonight. And I think this is important for us to think about. Are we so prideful that we think that we can ignore the reality of who God is? Can we really ignore that? Now, we can try, but nobody ever hears about Edom, right? The Edomites. But everybody knows who Israel is. Everybody knows how Christianity was formed from the Jewish roots of God's people in Israel. So there's a longevity here that makes it difficult for us to ignore. So let me ask you a question again. Will you be like the Edomites in your life and take pride in God's people suffering? Or will you humble yourself and come to the Lord? The Bible says that a humble and contrite, right? A broken and contrite heart, God will not despise. And I hope that you think about that today as we reflect on just a short book. And as you kind of ponder that in your mind today, maybe humble ourselves before the Lord and just allow him to lead us and guide us in our lives and all that we do. Hope that you guys are blessed and that you can be encouraged tonight and that you will continue to join us as we go through daily Bible study this week. But if you haven't read Obadiah, go read it. It's about 22 verses. You can finish it quickly. Take care, guys. See ya.